Hey, what up guys, Wavy Films here, and today I have part 2 for my Avengers Infinity War project. For the showcase I have Bruce Banner, Starlord, and Mantis, and I also have an updated figure which I will show you guys at the end. That was in my part 1 showcase, and I just updated him to make him more accurate, so I'll show you that later, but yeah, I really like how these figures turned out. I don't actually have any more, but next video should have probably Tony Stark, Gamora, and Wong, and maybe some other figures. That's just who I can think of off the top of my head right now, but let's get into it, and I think we'll start with Bruce Banner. So, he's actually really simple. I made him in a day. The hairpiece is the fin hairpiece, obviously. I did sand down the sides a bit to make it taller at the top, which is more accurate to his hairstyle. And then I just washed it in gray, because he's kind of going gray now. The head is, the base of it was the Bruce Banner head from the One Thor Ragnarok set, and I just bought the figure. I didn't actually buy the set. And that figure, when I first saw it, I thought that's a terrible figure. But honestly, after getting it, and I just played around with it a bit, and I added the lines in between the eyebrows, the lines under the eyes, and beside the eyes, and I added the stubble. I think it looks uncanny to Mark Ruffalo. Honestly, I think this is one of the best likeness faces I've painted, and I didn't even paint the whole thing. I just added some lines, and honestly, I just think it looks really good. And so let me know if you guys agree, but I just really like how it turned out. So like I said, at first I didn't really like the head, and then after I just played around with it for a bit, it turned out really great. Nothing really much else to say. He's got some matte black shoes, just some pocket details, and some basic shirt details. This is based on what he's wearing in the Infinity War and the Avengers 4 set photos. Just like a blue jacket and a black shirt. So yeah, that's it. Pretty simple. Next we have Mantis. I started her after I saw Volume 2 because I actually wanted to make a Mantis fig, but I never actually got around to finishing it, and then obviously since Infinity War was coming up, I decided to finish it. Cool fact is that Pom Clementif, who plays Mantis, actually liked this Mantis post on Instagram, which was cool. So yeah, anyways, the hairpiece is the Mantis hairpiece, and I did do some dark gray washing at the bottom because she has like dark green highlights at the top here, which you can't really see. Let's just zoom out. You can see the background there, but I did paint some light blue dots for like her lights on there. The torso is the official torso, which isn't accurate, but I just like the detail on it and didn't really want to paint my own. I probably should have sanded some curves, so I might do that and post it in an update video. Then I just painted this lace pattern on the arms and on the waist cape, which was the Scarlet Witch waist cape from Civil War. And then the legs, which I'll take off the waist cape to show you. If I can just, it's kind of stuck, but I'll just do that. You can see just the basic dark green and light gray, or the gray pattern there, and then just some gray lines for the front of the boots. So yeah, I actually like how this figure turned out, and I think, I didn't really go over this, but I think the likeness I got is pretty good to Pom Clementif. I think that's how you say her name. And also I painted the eyes entirely black, which I haven't seen anyone do yet, and honestly I think it works for her eyes. Like, it just works, and for some reason people just don't do that. I don't know why. Next is Starlord. He's actually the first figure I started for Infinity War, and then I just kind of went on a break, and then I just decided to finish him. So yeah, I painted the blasters, so let's just get those out of the way. As you can see, just paint on the silver and black details. And why is that stuck in his hand? Let's get those out of the way. The one thing I did for the torso was E-tape layering, so you can see, not really on the side there. On that side though, it's actually 3D, so I did a layer on this side for the one side of the jacket, this side for the other side, and then the front for like the collar. It's based off of what he was wearing in the Ready Set Infinity War promo video, that jacket, which he also wore in Volume 2, because all the Guardians are wearing their Volume 2 outfits, because why not? The arms were simple, the back also simple, and the legs just have E-tape wrapped around them, and it kind of looks a bit sloppy because I didn't actually glue the E-tape down, so it's kind of just sliding all over the place, but but I do need to actually glue the E-tape down, but for now it just looks all sloppy and out of place. And then as you can see, I did paint all the details on the side of the legs. And yeah, so that's it for my boy. Oh, wait. As you can see, the head was the Peter Quill head. Almost forgot this. Head was with the Starlord head, which I just added the mustache and beard to because he has more facial hair in that section, and I erased it around the mouth too. And then I added the sideburns, and then the hairpiece is the Superman hairpiece, which I'm not a huge fan of, but after seeing him in Infinity War, it kind of works, and if you don't sand it down, it kind of works for his whole messy hairstyle, so I think that works, and I did dry brush it in brown to give it kind of that reddish color. And then also, I can't believe I almost forgot this, I have his helmet. So yeah, this is the Volume 1 helmet, because the Volume 2 one, while, I mean, it has more details on it that I just had to paint onto this one, I really just don't like the eyes on that one, so I stuck with this one and just added, or just kind of extended the white highlights, and then just painted all the extra details, like the silver sections and gold sections along the back, and outlined it, and I also dry brushed the hair on this one too in dark brown to give it that reddish color. So, yep, that's Starlord. And lastly, as I said, the updated figure is Cap. Since I posted that video, there was a concept art promo picture that came out where he actually has his sleeves rolled up, so I just ended up taking some, I think these arms were from the Batman, one of the Batman collectible minifigure series. It was dual molded, so the top was black, the top half was black and the bottom half was skin. So I just added E-tape for these rolled up sleeves and then just painted on the dark brown and the detail, or not, the dark blue and the details just for his rolled up sleeves. Also, I did change up the expression a bit to make him look more angry, because at first it didn't really look like it, so as you can see there it did, and I really like how this figure turned out. So yeah guys, that's about it. Not much else I really have to say in this video, so be sure to check out my social media in the description where I post these figures way before I get to posting them on posting them on YouTube. And that's about it, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!